Good morning, Dan and Megan. We're here at Boone County talking with the folks here that run the Boone County school transportation system. And as we head back to school, some reminders for everybody as they get out there on the roadways, because kids are going to be standing alongside the roadways again. Helen, I'm going to have you come on in here. We're going to ask you just a couple of quick questions. She actually is the training officer here. Talk a little bit about what you do with the drivers to make sure that they're ready to go and prepared for the school year.
Okay, prior to the beginning of each school year, all of our drivers have to have an annual 8-hour update, and we have just completed those. Once they become a certified driver, then every year annually they have to be updated. So we've finished that. We have trained 3 classes of new school bus drivers this summer to get ready to fill those seats in the event that a regular driver is not there. We're getting ready the second day out to do our school bus evacuations, of which we do 4 every year. So we'll roll out our first ones on Thursday morning, and so we'll be ready to try to move 17,000 students in the morning.
Exactly, and we're going to keep Helen around and ask her a couple of more questions throughout the morning, because as she mentioned, 17,000 kids to and from school every day is quite the undertaking, and school buses have been proven to be the safest way to get them there, and of course they're trying to make sure that that continues to be the case. We have a list of things for you guys to remember, things for the drivers as well as things for the students that are out there, and we're also going to get on a bus here this morning, so we'll be back in the next half hour with all those details. We're live this morning. Kelly Rippon, Fox 19 Now.
Thank you, Kelly.
Good morning, Dan and Megan. All right, this brings back some memories. We're actually on one of the Boone County school buses, except these things have gotten a lot more advanced since I was on one quite a many years ago. So we are out here talking about school bus safety, reminding everybody that as students go back to school, you need to do your part, as well as parents and their students doing their part to keep everybody safe. So we have John Highmore here. Now, John, you guys have a cool thing going out here at Boone County about setting the mirrors for the bus drivers, because if we can, take a look, you can kind of see how big and how vast these machines are, and the area 10 feet around the bus is the most dangerous.
Yes, that's the danger zone around the bus, Kelly. And we've implemented this mirror grid around the bus so that you can see the danger zones. And this is for the drivers to sit in this mirror grid and adjust their mirrors so we can see the indirect surface of it.
Excellent. Well, let's actually head outside. Sorry, we're going to make sure we do a safe exit of the bus here, and we're going to show you what this grid is and actually how it's going. So as they come out here, the bus drivers are able to pull into this spot here, and they're going to set the mirrors. Now talk about what these dots are, John.
These dots are so that they can see 12 feet out in front of the bus. The last dot's up there are 12 feet away from the bus. The second dots are 6 feet. That way we can see the children as they cross in front of the school bus.
All right, and again, now make sure your child is always crossing in front of the bus, not behind. And we're going to talk more with John and Helen as well, who helps coordinate the drivers out here at Boone County, about some safety features and about some safety reminders for the parents as we head through our next half hour. We're live this morning in Boone County. Kelly Rippon, Fox 19 Now. Sorry guys, they're actually teaching me how to drive the bus, so a little scared right now, but this is exactly what Helen was just explaining. They teach the drivers as they go through the process here, and she says they come out to make sure that they're actually able to do this. Now I'm going to unbuckle here, John, just for a second and let you get back on here, because I'm not going to drive this on TV and injure anybody. For all of your safety, fear not, parents, I'm not going to be driving your kids to school. So Helen, talk a little bit about some of the new things you guys are actually implementing this year. In addition to the new mirror checking system, you guys have something that you're trying to work out here.
We have embraced as a school system the PBIS program, which is Positive Behavior Intervention and Support. And this has been embraced in all the schools. So transportation has been working about 3 years to become fully embraced in this. And so what we do is we teach the children the expectations, and this is called Take Pride in Your Ride. It's be respectful, be responsible, be safe.
Excellent.
So the drivers work with the children with this, and it's basically the same expectations that they have in school. So once that they're behaving well, maybe they've helped someone out, the driver can give them Take Pride in Your Ride card. They take this into the building and it goes along with their reward system that's happening in the building. We feel like and have seen some progress that this is going to cut down the behavior problems on the bus.
So positive reinforcement, and just so you guys get an idea, this is exactly what the bus driver sees. You're kind of seeing all of us right now, but they say potentially 60 students on this bus, and you really do get a better idea of what they go through every day as they drive kids to and from school. Again, up on our website, Fox 19 Now, some tips for the parents as you send your students out to school, as well as some motorists, because you're going to encounter some more kids and some more buses on those roadways. We are live in Boone County this morning. Kelly Rippin, Fox 19 Now. Good morning, Dan and Megan. So we are on the bus here in the Boone County School District area, and before you guys actually caught me, I was learning how to drive the bus and getting a real good feel for what these bus drivers go through. But a lot of safety features have changed since maybe you or I have ridden a bus to school in the morning, and one of those things is these seats are very tall, and I'm going to talk to Helen a little bit about why that is. This is a safety feature, correct?
Yes, it is. This little design here is called compartmentalization, and if I turn around and face the front, you can see there's very little leg room, and we have this padded high back seat. So if we were involved in a frontal collision or whatever, then children's hands normally go up, their head would go back. There's very little movement here, so this is a big safety feature here, and it is called compartmentalization. Also, we have 4 emergency windows on the bus, and we have 2 emergency roof hatches. We have a left side emergency door and a rear emergency door. Also, all the windows in the back of the bus and the windshield are pop out, so if we were involved in an accident, those would be other avenues of escape.
Absolutely. Now, again, a lot of things have changed since we all rode the bus maybe 10, 20, 30 years ago, and that's a great thing because they're trying to make this a safer place for your child, and it has been proven that busing kids to school, they do, 17,000 kids every single day to and from school. This is definitely the safest way for them to get back and forth. So we posted a list of tips for you guys as parents to talk to your students about before they return to school tomorrow, because Boone County, Kenton County, you guys are going back tomorrow, as well as for motorists. You're going to encounter a lot more traffic than you have before, and there's going to be some kids on the roadway. So as we drive along here in Boone County, you can see a lot of different roadways that you're going to encounter with the buses. Head over to fox19now.com to check those out. We are live this morning on the school bus, remembering what it's like to go back to school. Kelly Rippin, Fox 19 Now.